I can stick my whole hand under there. You ever seen a floor tent? Well, let me show you what's going on here. So, as you can see, the tile is cut hard up against the baseboard. And this whole floor is been down probably 20 years. There's no room for movement, expansion and contraction. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got about 20 feet, maybe 23 feet from there to there. So what's going on here? So this whole area here is all tented up. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm standing on a floating tile. Look how deep that is. And this is, see, this is up over here. If you look at this, it's up like, I can get my fingers under there. I can get my whole hand under there. So this is all tenting up because there's no room for movement. So because this is a friend, see if I can relieve some of the stress, cut out some of the grout lines, and see if I can make this sit down a little bit, and we'll go from there. I got maybe 27 tiles here that I can replace. Look how deep that is. Look how deep that is. It's like a sinkhole. So I have a YouTube short out there about this tenting tile, and I get a lot of comments saying that it's because of poor adhesion. Yeah, poor adhesion is part of it, but it is not the cause of this failure. The cause of this failure is the lack of movement joints. There have to be movement joints. Look at that. I can stick my whole hand under there. For expansion and contraction of not only the tile but also the structure. These are wooden houses. Wood moves, tile moves. Over a large distance there will be movement of the tile. Now you say, well, poor adhesion is what's causing this, and as I said, it's not the case. If it was poor adhesion, the tile would still be sitting flat on the substrate. The tile here is up in the air, and it's up in the air quite a bit. That is caused by pressure from the tile on all sides. It has nowhere to go when the tile expands or the house moves or whatever, and there's nowhere for the tile to go but up because of the pressure on the perimeter of the tile. As I said, if it was just a lack of adhesion, the tile would sit flat. The only thing that causes the tile to go up in the air and create a tent in the tile is pressure that causes the space that the tile floor is occupying to shrink, therefore putting pressure on all sides and making the floor go up because there's nowhere else to go. See what we got? I can practically shove a whole other tile under there. So I had about 27 leftover tiles from when the job was done. I ended up taking out about 50 tiles, and I replaced what I could using the new tiles that I had and some of the old tiles, and I cut a lot of the grout joints out, film with silicone, and try and relieve some pressure so that he can get a few more years out of his floor before he ends up replacing it completely.